heard your cries, Guggen Nation, but too much of a good thing is bad for your health. So we're only doing this once a week. Buckle up, baby. It's time for E.T.N. Brought to you by All Pro Roofing on 1010XL.
That's over.
Just gone over the deep
Yeah,
end.
that's silly.
Really.
All right, we're about to do battle here.
Yeah!
I like that tweet that you got there.
Fight!
Yes,
Fight!
we have a tweet from one of the Guggens that includes yours truly and Beef and Mr. Ten and Joe, you and Ox all crashing the wedding and having a big time, which we would.
Using that scene from The Office, Beef, where they all go gallivanting down, you know, at Jim and Pam's wedding.
Yes, it's
We'll be there.
fantastic.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. John has been agreed wonderfully to be our guest Guggen judge.
Good for him.
Beef, what does he get for agreeing to do such a thing?
John, for his efforts today, is going to go home with a family 4-pack of vouchers to go see the Jumbo Shrimp in action down at the 121 Financial Ballpark. Just one home series remaining. Get started on September 25th. Final home date, September 21st through the 25th. Final home series.
Gotcha.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, John.
Morning, boys.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, y'all.
Good.
We're doing good. Thank you for the time. You ready to play?
Yes, sir.
Let's play the feud.
Round one.
Round one, guys. Yesterday, the news of the day was the decision by USC to fire Clay Helton. That led to a lot of speculation, both insane and sound. So in your estimation, there was a lot of logical names thrown out there. Who do you think, in your estimation, just early blush, would be the best fit, best candidate to take over that blue blood program out in that seat?
Listen, I think James Franklin is the guy who stands out to me. Now, there are reports that it's Luke Fickell's job if he wants it. It's kind of surprising to me out of the blue. I know Clay Helton's been on the hot seat, but, he got thumped by Stanford and he's out. But anyway, that aside, I think James Franklin would be a guy, if I were SC, a guy that I would target. I think he's a guy who's done a really good job at Penn State, and I think he would thrive in Los Angeles. So that would be one guy I would definitely talk to, and obviously Fickell as well. But I don't know that, Fickell's more of a Midwestern guy, so I don't know that he would want the glitz and the glamour.
You know what, man? In a city where perspective and image matters, I think there's an important public perception here that you better not swing and miss. And the concern that I would have with James Franklin, before I publicly go after him, I better make sure he's willing to make what some might say is a lateral move from a great program like Penn State to a great one like USC. And so, if I know I got a guy that I also believe in, say a Matt Campbell from Iowa State, or, Luke Fickell even from Cincinnati, then I'm probably going to err on the side of caution when it comes to that, especially if I have him graded pretty similar.
Yeah, I think Penn State, one or two.
Round two.
Round two, guys. Last night on Monday Night Football, it was the Raiders and the Ravens. The Raiders a winner in a thriller, an OT. We love overreacting and instant reacting, so it's just one game. But before the season, the Raiders' win total was 8. Do you feel better about that team after what you saw from them last night?
Oh, gosh, I feel about the same as I normally would. They seem to have some flaws, and let's not forget how just banged up the chaos that's gone on in Baltimore over the last couple of 3 weeks. Their main running back is a rookie. It was about 4th on the depth chart a minute ago. Latavius Murray was signed 30 seconds ago, and these guys are the main ones carrying the football. Their first-round receiver has been out, hadn't played yet. At the end of the day, man, you're counting an awful lot on a quarterback who's been an MVP. He can't turn it over in crucial times, and Lamar Jackson did that twice yesterday. So, that coupled with being at home, the excitement of that stadium. I'll tell you one thing that did catch my eye was cool. I'm glad it was a home game for the Raiders. There's part of me that wondered, with Vegas being the tourist town, if it wouldn't just be a circus every week, and it felt like a home crowd.
Listen, the Raiders will have their work cut out for them, and I'll tell you why. And the question's about the Raiders, right, Beef? If they're going to get to 8 wins?
Yeah, their preseason win total
eight's a good number, and I'll tell you why. First off, that West is a tough division. So there's 6 knockouts you got to play, man. You got to play 2 with the Chiefs. You got to play 2 with the Bronx. You got to play 2 with the Chargers. So have fun with that. And then just, for example, if you go look at their schedule, well, it's off to Pittsburgh this week, on a short work week. Have fun with that. And then you got the Dolphins. Then you got the Chargers. Then you got teams like the Eagles and, like I said, the Chiefs and the Cowboys. And, I mean, so Cleveland. And it ain't easy. So I think 8's a real good number. I don't feel better. I don't feel worse. I feel like it's perfect. But I think the Raiders are going to have their work cut out for them to get to 8.
Yeah, I don't think Gruden's going to be able to get it done. Winter, Dan.
Round 3.
Round 3,
That's
guys.
what I'm talking about.
Speaking of the NFL.
On the board. Sorry.
Fitzmagic
Yes.
is dinged up on the shelf now for what is being reported to be 6 to 8 weeks. It's Heineke time in Washington, which has led to rampant speculation that Riverboat Ron will give a call to his former MVP quarterback in Carolina, Cam Newton. If it were you, would you at least bring him in?
It depends how you feel about Taylor Heineke. The last time we saw Taylor Heineke, he darn near beat Tom Brady. So I'd be somewhat excited to see what Taylor Heineke can do. I feel badly for the Washington football team because they really just need a game manager. Their defense is so good. But to answer your question, I just don't think so. I don't think I'd bring in Cam, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't think Cam Newton is any good anymore. And I don't think he would accept a role as sort of a backup or whatever. So the answer is no, and I think Ron Rivera is also going to go that route. I think he's basically said he's not bringing in Cam. So I don't think I would bring in Cam Newton. Nope.
Well, I mean, he's definitively said he's not bringing him in, and you were too kind. Cam's terrible. He had the New England Patriots job, and he couldn't hold off a rookie. I mean, the Washington football team and Ron Rivera aren't about trying to go 7-8-1 and repeat as the division. They're trying to get better and build for the future. What good does Cam Newton, who I really don't believe is going to give you any better chance to win than this Heineke kid? So Rivera, to me, smartly ended that speculation before it ever got going.
Yeah, heck of a career, but Cam's done. Winter, Jeff.
Round 4.
Round 4, guys.
Pickle.
You are in a pickle. Yesterday, Mike Norvell met with the media and said his Florida State team not quitting at 0-2 after losing to Jacksonville State. They open as a 6-point dog to Wake. He says he feels like they could just easily be 2-0, but looking ahead, I mean, how dark can it get in the coming weeks for Florida State?
Coming weeks, they're in a black hole right now. They just had the worst loss in the history of the program. And now their backs to the wall with another good old cliche. First came the moral victory and what you can do with that. We found out real quickly. And now we're going to see how we respond. Well, understand that when you phrase it that way, if you respond the wrong way, there's no going back. Your response will have been registered. No, I don't know if I've ever gone from as hot to as cold on a program, from optimistic to pessimistic on what the ceiling can be than what FSU and Mike Norvell now face. I can't imagine they're above 500 or in a bowl when this season ends.
Yeah, turn out the lights, the party's over. Again, you cannot be the coach of the worst loss in your program's history and come out on the other side winning national championships. It just doesn't work that way. And FSU's biggest problem, unfortunately, is the quarterback. They don't have a quarterback. They haven't had a quarterback. They haven't been able to find a quarterback or identify a quarterback. Mackenzie Milton, God bless him, is a great story. He is. But he can't throw, and Jordan Travis can't throw. So you've got some young guys who also played last year, and they couldn't throw either. And if you can't throw, you can't win in today's game. So it starts there. Then it comes back with the recruits. Then it comes back with they don't have very many good football players. Now they've got guys quitting the team. And the final straw will be when the dudes start decommitting, as he tried to build a good class this summer. And he has. He's made some inroads, but he is up against it. And you cannot lose that game. And, it got real dark, as in blackout, 11:30 on Saturday night when his two defensive backs just froze with terror as the kid caught it and ran into the end zone.
Yeah, this question hits me right in the soul being at the game, but Winter fan.
Oh.
Welcome to round 5, and prepare to die.
Wow. Good on you, by the way. Good on you for being at the game.
And
had to be shocking. I mean, I can only imagine.
John, how was that? That must have been.
That's a hell of a ride home.
I'm assuming you've gone to a lot of these FSU games.
Imagine that ride
in
home.
your life. But it's late night. You're exhausted. Generally speaking, Jacksonville people drive it back. You may have stayed. Did you stay the night or did you come back? John?
rate was about 150, and I was just staying still. I was very angry.
Yeah. It's a stunner. I mean, look, we lived it. It's called Georgia Southern. So, and the coach doesn't survive that, though. I mean, once that happens, you lose all faith in your coach. That's the problem with losing a game like that. So.
He's got a lot of work cut out.
Yes, he does. But he does. You do know this. He's got to do it because they can't go anywhere else. They cannot make a change financially. They can't. So
I wonder what that number is. If you go 2-10, they can't. You'll find out. Well, maybe they can.
Well,
I wonder.
I mean, is there
dude.
unless they can find a?
No, I agree with you that they have spent themselves into a position where they've got to let this investment mature. But there's got to still be a bailout point at some point.
Well, we were talking yesterday, for example, that Jacksonville State got $600,000. Mike Norvell got $400,000, and Willie Taggart got $300,000.
$1.5 million for a loss.
Yeah. So I mean that's where it kills you. But anyway, go ahead, Beef.
Lastly,
Prepare to die, Jeff.
yes. Last night,
It's a bold call, Kyle.
Hooks it down the left field line. Gone! There it is right there.
that's number 45 for Vlad Jr. That's best in the MLB. Danny said in downtime he's
Thank you.
In the mix for the Triple Crown. The
Yes,
Blue
he
Jays
is.
lead the wild card standings, but still the gap between him and Shohei in the MVP standings seems very wide. Can he, not saying he can win it, but can he at least narrow it? Should he be more in the conversation than he appears to be for the American League MVP?
Is it me?
It is you.
It's you.
And the question is, should he be more in the conversation?
I mean, when you look at the Vegas odds for MVP,
I'll just tell you how it's going to.
staggering.
All right, I'll tell you how it's going to be. Okay, I'll tell you how it's going to be. Vlad Guerrero Jr. should be more in the conversation because he's done. But what Shohei Ohtani has done this year is incredible. And you can tell me, he hits better, he's got more RBI. That's fine. Okay, Shohei Ohtani has had, and the Blue Jays are in contention. Also great stuff. So, but it's too late. I know baseball voters. I know how this game works. Shohei Ohtani is going to win the MVP. It'll be closer than they're making it out to be. And Vlad will get some extra votes. And if he wins the Triple Crown, it'll be, but I guarantee you, I will lock it, load it, and run away with it because of the way Shohei Ohtani has pitched and because of the home runs. Shohei Ohtani will be the American League MVP because it's already been talked about over and over and over again. So, there's my answer. That's it.
You award voters. I mean, you take such ownership of these storylines way before they should be written. It's happening right now with the Heisman Trophy. And I'm getting breakdowns and handicapping on who's leading the Heisman Trophy race after a week. Yeah, that's Shohei's had a great year, but much like the raccoons have been Disney-fied into thinking they're cute, cuddly, creatures, Shohei Ohtani has been Disney-fied into this cult hero that now can't be defeated. Never mind that Vlad Guerrero has put a team on his back, is carrying him into the playoffs, chasing down heavyweights in the American League, while Shohei in his MVP season keeps losing, 2 out of every 3 games. If Vlad Guerrero has more hits, more homers, more RBIs, and a higher batting average, and plays on a team that is winning when they're supposed to, the fact that this is going to be a runaway is disgusting when it comes to actually vetting the value and strength of players.
Boys, it's going to be my honor to make one of your day. Winner Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
I won't accept that.
Yeah. I won't accept it.
I will not accept that.
Filed in protest.
John, on second thought,
John.
you and your Knowles can go suck it.
Oh, boy. I'm gonna put it, do you have
I
John's
hope you
info
enjoy
already?
it.
I do.
Yeah.
I hope you
I'm gonna
enjoy
go
the
ahead and-
next
I'm gonna
5
let you go,
years,
John.
John.
You don't deserve this.
Where you
All
cannot
right,
win
I'm
a
gonna let you
freaking
go.
football game.
There you go. You're off.
That's a terrible answer.
Can't hear you anymore.
Shohei Ohtani is 9-2 as a pitcher.
Can't-
I don't know what Vlad's record is as a pitcher. Shohei Ohtani will win the MVP. I was just telling you how it is, and this is highway robbery.
Remember when we did this every day?
Just
This
happened.
isn't about who's gonna. This is about who should.
This is
the judge-
and I'll
the
tell you
judge
who
is fucking-
should.
Huh?
Shohei Ohtani should.
In your world of who 9 wins.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dan said Marte should win the MVP in both leagues.
Unreal. Damn it, John.
Enjoy it. Smooth Tennessee whiskey this morning. Back with more on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.